So I got an interesting one today. To start, I just want to bring up the reason or even the reasons why I'm making this video in the first place, and it's actually because of what people have been saying, especially on like self-improvement videos. And I did also have an interaction with someone who will remain anonymous. I don't want to call anybody out, but basically the argument is you're going to die one day, and that's a given, right? Like if you're born and you're alive, then you're going to have to die. Like as far as I'm aware, there's no way to stay alive forever. So basically, because you might die one day, why not just maximize pleasure? Why not just spend all your money today or have a ton of fun, like not really worry about tomorrow because today is what really matters. And I agree, today is what matters. Yes, that's all true. We could die in our sleep tonight and all the money we saved or all the good habits we've done would just go to waste. But to counter that, I would say, what if you didn't die tonight though? What if you didn't die next week or even next year? Yes, as a human being, you run the risk of dying every single second that you're alive. I could just drop dead from an aneurysm that I didn't even know I had. So why don't I just play video games right now, or just eat a bunch of junk food, or spend all my money on fun things, There's so many things I could be doing to maximize pleasure in this minute. Why don't I just do crack? I don't know. Why don't I just start partying every day and drinking and just having a bunch of fun? And I'm in my mid-20s. This is the time to just do whatever the hell I want, right? I mean, I got plenty of friends who are just like maximizing pleasure. You know what? That's their life. They can do what they want. I'm not going to tell them how to live their life, and you know what? I'm not even going to tell you how to live your life. If you want to just like do a bunch of bad habits, you want to just play video games all day long, and you just want to maximize pleasure in any way possible, buddy, go for it. I don't even know who you are. But if you made it this far in the video, then you probably give a shit about your life. So what happens when time passes and you aren't dead? Like right now, if you're watching this video, you're probably alive. And what if you have nothing to show for it? What if you think, okay, I'm just gonna have a ton of fun when I'm like 20 years old, and then you turn 30 and you got nothing to show for it? Maybe you'll have some fun memories from here and there. You know what? That's fine. If you're having fun, you're gonna have fun memories. But that's it. What about something that you've built? Or maybe like a nice physique, or maybe a business, or instead of just building something, what about just getting a coffee with an old friend? I'm talking little things, you don't have to build a business or build like a crazy physique or something. Like, I don't think that's like a requirement of a good life. I think everybody's definition of a good life changes, right? But what I'm trying to say is you don't have to like destroy yourself to have a good time, and just make the most out of your given life. Here's a story. When I was younger, I thought that I just had to be drunk to have a good time and to be social. I'm not even kidding. I wouldn't talk to anybody unless I was drinking. This was like when I was in high school. This was a long time ago. But yeah, basically I would just always drink because that was the only way I knew how to have fun and the only way that I knew how to talk to people. But I eventually stopped drinking around COVID time. I think that's when I was like, okay, I'm done with this shit. And I kind of learned how to just be more comfortable with myself, and I just kind of learned how to talk to people normally, like sober. I mean, I've been sober for a good amount of time. I just don't really have the need to drink or even smoke some of the green or anything like that. I don't have to do anything to have fun with people now. Like, yeah, maybe it would add a little bit more, but I think once you learn how to have fun in your own company, in your own sober mind and body, that's like the ultimate form of self-improvement in terms of the social aspect. You don't always have to be high. It is possible to have fun with people while sober. But that's just a social aspect. Let's talk about just self-improvement in general, because I think this relates heavily to the topic. I mean, I've kind of gotten off here, but you don't always have to be improving yourself either. However, the important thing is on those times when you're not working on yourself, like when you're hanging out with your friends and you're not really thinking about your good habits, right? The important thing is that you don't revert your good habits and you don't like regress. Or at the very least, just don't go full degen, okay? Think a little. Be sensible. Yes, have fun. I'm not trying to tell you always got to be improving all the time and like not have fun. I mean, you can have fun with self-improvement too. I'm speaking as if it's like this thing that you just got to do and it's not fun. It's a pain in the ass. It's not. I actually enjoy self-improvement activities. But if you're going to have fun, especially with your friends, just be responsible about it, okay? So let's go back to the point. The title of the video, you could die today, but what if you don't? Well, you can still have fun today, but you don't have to ruin your progress either. You can still get better every day, like the 1% better every day. I think that's just a good rule to strive for everyone. 1% is just this little thing. You don't have to turn your life around and suddenly donate all your money to charity and be completely sober. No, you don't have to do that. With everything said, I think it just comes down to moderation. I mean, a lot of my videos always end this way, but moderation really is key, and it's good to be aware that, okay, yeah, your life could end at any second, but that doesn't mean that you should just give up and just go full degen or even full other side where you just decide to do only good habits. You know, like, it's just too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. You can have some fun, you can have one drink here and there, you know, it's not going to kill you, but also you don't have to be meditating 1 hour every single day either. Maybe you just meditate like 5 minutes a day, have one drink like once a month with your friends, and I think that's pretty moderate to me. I think that's a fine life to live. You're still having fun and you're not going crazy on the deep ends. Alright, I think that covers that point. So if you didn't die while watching this video, drop a like and a sub.